Hello YouTube, this is Gamer Delta, and today I went around everywhere to all three of my GameStops, to both my three Walmarts, or not two, three Walmarts, and even my Target, and what I was looking for was nowhere to be found, but lo and behold, I decided, well, why not try Target as a last resort, and what do you know, I actually found what I wanted to. Today is the 16th, and that means that the Kirby 20th Anniversary Dream Collection Special Edition is now been released, and I found one last copy on the shelf from Best Buy. I got it for $39.99, and the reason this game is special, obviously, rather than the fact that it's Kirby's 20th anniversary, is that this basically is a compilation of six older Kirby games, starting with Kirby's Dream Land, the very first one on the Game Boy, Kirby's Adventure, Kirby's Dream Land 2, Kirby Superstar, Kirby's Dream Land 3, and Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. So it has all six of those games on it, as well as challenge stages, which were in the Kirby's Return to Dreamland game. There are even more in here now. It's exclusive to this game, as well as an interactive timeline, which tells you the history and all what have you about the Kirby games and whatnot. And it also includes 3 episodes of the Kirby Right Back At You show that aired on I think it was 4K, not 4K, it was called well, the station I saw it on was the Fox Box, which aired on Saturday morning, which was a Saturday morning cartoon thing. Aired on that. But opening it up here, we have 2 things here. Oh, I should probably show on the box here that, of course, it comes with the game, the disc with all the games on it. It also includes a soundtrack and a collectible art book. And as you can see on the front of here is the art book. We have just a big picture of Kirby right there, Meta Knight and DDD, along with all the other enemies and allies of Kirby, more the Sir Kibble and Knuckle Joe, and some of the others. There's Waddle Dee, Waddle Doo. I don't know all the other names, but there's the chef who's really bad at cooking. And then on the back, shows all the different Kirby powers. It's pretty cool. Anyway, opening up the art book, you've got all of the, or most of the Kirby games here. We got Kirby's Dream Land, Kirby's Adventure, what does it say? Kirby's Pinball Land, Kirby's Dream Course, Avalanche, Dreamland 2, Block Ball, Superstar, Stars Stackers, Dreamland 3, Crystal Shards, Tilt and Tumble, Nightmare in Dreamland, Air Ride, The Amazing Mirror, Canvas Curse, I think it's Squeak Squad, Superstar Ultra, Epic Yarn, Mass Attack, and Return to Dreamland. So that's a lot of, I think there's, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20. It's 21 games over the span of 20 years, not bad. For an easy series, here's a timeline that shows you all the when the games came out, which is very nice. I thought the most recent one was actually Kirby's Dream Land, but it looks like there's a Mass Attack for the DS. I'm not sure what that is. I've never even heard of it, so they might not have advertised that at all because I haven't seen it. Anyway, here's some art of the enemies in here. Of course, we got Waddle Dee from the Return to Dreamland art, Wispy Woods, Ribbon from 64, Starfy, Pitch, Coo, Rick, Prince Fluff from the Epic Yarn, Krako, the eyeball cloud thing, Chef Kiwasaki, that's who it is, Master Hand, Yeah, actually, there's Master Hand right there in the corner there. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a Brawl reference or not. So, well, the same Sakurai, it's not Sakurai something, I'm not sure what his last name is, but he also made the Smash Brothers series, so I don't know, maybe. But anyway, all those characters, and here we have some art written in Japanese with King Dedede's art right beside it. Kirby's Dream Land, some art from that. Man, Kirby's huge, even before he started eating things. And he's going to be, well, I mean, you know, 1 year he can start drinking beer Kirby. I want to see that. But, here we have Dreamland 2, from all the characters, and all the buddy characters that were introduced in this one. Rick, Kane, or I'm not sure if that's Kane or whatever that is, and then the owl, Koo, I think it was. Cut the page. What is this? That's pinball. Just a pinball game. Here we've got, this is Kirby's Corner. For original Twinkle Pop Popo ads, see page 40. Tale of Twinkle Pop. So I guess it's just a little story of. Are they talking about the blue and the pink little round people? I'm not sure. Oh no, wait, that was the original. No, Twinkle Popo is the original concept that later developed to become Kirby's Dream Land. Oh, that's what this is supposed to be. Looks like it was supposed to have multiple worlds, like Mario. Here we've got the woods level, we got water, desert, sky, more sky, and fire, or a hellish level. It's really weird to see in a Kirby game a hellish level. Right here we got Nightmare on the bottom there, and the other DDD stock art there. Some Japanese writing. Kirby's Adventure. I think this is the first one where you could use. Or no, it's not. Is it? No. Yeah, you couldn't use the powers in this one. You just had to eat the enemies and spin them back out as projectiles. Although he did have a slide attack, which didn't really do that much, but here we have the Wild World of DDD, or Wild D's, excuse me, DDD's lackeys. The best memories I have, or at least the funniest thing, the memory I like about these guys is that in the cartoon show there was an episode where in the TV show there was a scene where King Dedede and his I think it was Escargoon, I think it was. Escargoon was wondering how Waldies ate since they don't have a mouth. And then King Dedede held up a cookie to Waldi's face, and he sort of just absorbed it, and they recoiled back in fear. The shock on their face was just absolutely hilarious. I love that. But anyway, here's some more art with Japanese text on the side here. Looks like Kirby sword fighting was a bottle of dew, I think. Or no, he's using a fan, paper fan. Here's Kirby Superstar, which you could use the powers, I think. Pretty cool. Let's flip through it. Got Kirby's Dream Land 3. Some more new friends and new powers you could use. Pretty cool, and enemies. I think this is the first game they had Zero and Dark Matter. Kirby's Dream Course. Which I think, I'm not sure what that. Looks like another pinball game, I'm not sure. Then Kirby's Avalanche. which was a Tetris thing. Got the art from the show down here. Then Kirby 64 and the Crystal Shards we have over here, with a little comic strip, I guess, of the opening of the show, where the fairy Ribbon takes the crystal of her home world and flies away before the dark matter can get it, but the dark matter ends up shattering the crystal anyway all over a couple of different planets, where Kirby has to find all the pieces. Well, you don't have to find all the pieces, but you won't get the best ending, or you won't fight 0-2 if you don't get all the crystals. But some concept art. And here's the actual page with all the enemies. And this is the first game, I believe, that you could use dual powers, where you could absorb 2 enemies, or you could throw one enemy at another, and then you would get a double power, depending on what you did. Remember, one of them you got was a fire sword, and there was a fridge Kirby for some reason. There was an ice skating Kirby, and a whole bunch of other things. There's also one Kirby where he took some sort of metal plate or something, rubbed it on his head, and then he caught on fire. That was pretty funny too. Here's answers with Game Skirt Quiz. Something, I'm not sure what that is. Game Boy Advance, we got Nightmare into Dreamland and the Amazing Mirror. So we get some enemies over here. And actually, I don't think I played a little bit of Amazing Mirror, but that's about it for these games. I never played Nightmare into Dreamland, or Nightmare in Dreamland, whatever that is. Or, I don't know. On the GameCube, we only had Kirby's Air Ride, which was just a racing game. Yep, just a racing game. And over here we got the DS. We've got a whole bunch of them. Got some more little comic things here. Here we have Canvas Curse, which I think you use the stylus and you can make Kirby was a ball the whole time, so you had to use powers and stuff to get him to the end of the stage. And then you have Squeak Squad. She fought some sort of weird mouse thing. Up on the top we have Superstar Ultra, where it was basically just, I think, the Superstar with added bonuses such as the arena and the masked DDD fight, where it's a little harder. And I think this was also the first game where you fought Galactic Knight, which was incredibly hard. I actually did manage to do it though. But for a Kirby game anyway, it was hard, because Kirby's not that powerful of a character. But then here's Mass Attack, which I haven't seen actually at all, but which I think I may have heard of once, but I don't know, it just looks like a bunch of Kirby's fighting enemies. Made some multiplayer thing. Here we have manual memories, which just has art from the manuals and stuff like that. Then the Wii games, we have Epic Yarn and Return to Dreamland, which I think is a very awesome game. I'm glad they brought 2D Kirby back. I really hope they don't make Dreamlands 2 or new Super Dreamlands Me, or yeah, I'm getting really sick of that. But you know. Anyway, we got Epic Yarn, which I think heard is the easiest game in the entire world ever. Which, I don't know, I don't think you can actually die in that game either, which is weird, but yeah. And of course we got Return to Dreamland, which had the superpowers, or just the mega powers of the normal powers, like Super Sword and Ultra Hammer, which is pretty cool, and the Fire Dragon, that was awesome. Very, very nice game. And over here we have a quiz of just guess which characters those are. And here we have Print Gallery, which shows some galleries of images of, I guess, various magazines and posters and stuff. Most of them Japanese, Nintendo Power. 3 Nintendo Power issues. I actually had one of those. I think I had that one actually, Double Kirby. Then we just have staff credits behind here. What Kirby one up there? The invincibility candy. And some enemies. Like here on the side of the picture here, you can see Kirby's trying to. Looks like the credit. He's trying to eat the credits. Oh, that Kirby, he'll eat anything. Then here we have the actual 20th soundtrack songs list. It looks like it's got a variety from at least every game. Way better than the one that came with the Mario 25th anniversary and the Zelda 25th anniversary, which just had a couple tracks, I think. Well, I think the Mario one only had 10. I think the Zelda one had, I think, maybe a few more than that, but this one's got a whopping 45. So this is an actual track, or an actual soundtrack. It's got tons of it. So this is definitely worth it if you actually want to hear the music. Pick this one up. This one actually has all the most of the songs from most of the games, which is cool. Oh, it's even got my favorite, which is the 02 battle theme from Kirby 64 and the Crystal Shards, which is very cool. I'm glad they put that one in there. And then they also have some bonus tracks here, 3 bonus tracks. We have Electro Kirby, some funky techno beat thing, I'm guessing. Gourmet Race to Green Greens, Chamber Music, and Dream Any Dream for Tomorrow. Huh. Can't wait to hear this. This probably sounds cool. Anyway, there's the booklet, and here's the game itself. It's got a nice, well, sort of like it's got the fake wood thing with this Kirby history, new challenge stages, and it's got all the Kirby games around it. Then on the back, it's got pretty much the same thing it had on the box, or the slip box. Let's crack this open. And open the box. And here, of course, we have the disc itself. Again, all the Kirby enemies and friends and all that, really cool. And then the soundtrack right here, Maestro Kirby, pretty awesome. There's the soundtrack, very nice. And then over here we have our usual stuff. You have the Club Nintendo code. Go ahead and try and enter it, but it'll be entered way long before this video is even posted, so don't bother. You have pamphlets of other games, like Kirby's Epic Yarn, Dreamland, and then Mario Party 9, including a whole thing of Mario Party 9 on the back. It's kind of weird. Then you just got your basic instruction booklet that's got all of the no-tos and how-tos to play each game just for the Wii remote, which I believe you can. Actually, I'm not sure if this is compatible with any of the other, like the. Oh no, it is. It is. You can play the Wii remote on the side. I'm not sure if you can see it up here, but you can play it with the Wii remote sideways. You can also play the Classic controller and the GameCube controller. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, there you go. Stuff this back in here. Stuck there. So yeah, there you go. There is the 20th, or Kirby's 20th Anniversary Dream Collection Special Edition. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.